fried chicken and macaroni and cheese. Y'all knew I was gonna say macaroni and cheese.
I miss my dad making lamb on the grill. My mom makes this like really good orzo salad.
That would be my mother's macaroni and cheese pie.
My mom used to make stuffed peppers.
My abuela makes the best tostones.
Mac and cheese that my mom makes.
Fried chicken, salmon, and the other day I was talking on the phone with her and she was making meatloaf, and so I hope they saved me some because I'm coming home tonight and I would really like a piece.
Just the ability to be really like silly with each other. Like my mom and dad can sort of roast each other when they're in the moods.
Music comes on, me and my brothers, my mom, we're dancing, we're laughing. Anytime we're together, we're just like having so much fun.
This Christmas, we had like a planking contest before we opened presents. My grandfather and like my dad and my brothers were like planking.
We somehow are all semi-athletic and love to dance, except for my dad. My dad doesn't dance.
How close-knit we are, not only my immediate family, but my cousins that live within Evanston as well.
Like my older brother is 16 years older than me. So my mom is kind of in the States where she has grandkids, but still she has a kid going through college.
We're Nigerian, but I'm an only child. I've never met somebody who's Nigerian and an only child before.
I think we're a very, very close family. I talk to my mom and my sister at least once every day.
So we're like sort of a blended family, like in terms of our cultures, which I think is super cool. We always have really good food, a bunch of cool traditions and experiences.
Our love of laughter, I think, and our appreciation for laughter.
My family is just so crazy supportive, like crazy and supportive and crazy supportive.
If they've met you, then they will always ask me how you're doing. And so once they meet you one time, you're basically in.
Just like do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do.
Finding the right balance of things in life.
Closed mouth never gets fed because I hate asking for help, and she'll be like, Aria, why didn't you just ask me beforehand because I could have helped you.
Be good, behave, have fun, in that order.
Branch out, get out there.
Things happen that you can't control. Things happen to you, like things happen in your life and that you didn't foresee coming. But you have the choice to run with it or to let it stop you.
To be myself and to always remember that like I'm amazing in my own right.
To have fun and to smile and to just take a moment to pause and to stop before moving forward.
They always tell me to do my work, I guess, and that is advice that I have not always listened to.
I just do my best and then give the rest to God, and that's all I can do, and that's all that they've ever asked of me, which is like really comforting.
I remember Saturday mornings being able to get up and like have Eggo waffles instead of like oatmeal and rush out the door for school. So like little stuff like that. And just like both of my parents being there and like being happy, and my dad would usually be like terribly singing some like song.
For my cotillion, we had like the whole entire family there, and everybody was there celebrating and taking family pictures, which you don't take that often.
The ride up here, his freshman year, I somehow talked them into driving all the way from our home in New York City to Evanston, Illinois, the whole 12-hour ride that we did in 2 days.
The last Christmas, my parents and I spent together, me, my mom, and my dad, and it was really fun because we woke up, we prayed together, and we just enjoyed each other's company. We called all of our family in Nigeria on Skype, and we had a nice breakfast, and we didn't open presents until like the afternoon.
So freshman year, my parents came up here to help me move in, and I just remember that being really memorable for me because I was going so far away from home for the first time, and just them being there and being so supportive as I was starting this new chapter really meant a lot to me.
When I was younger, I would like be holding both of their hands, like one hand in one of their hands and the other hand in others, and they would like swing me like over, just they would like swing me up in the air, and then I'd like come back down. And I always remembered that because it always symbolized for me like us being together and like them lifting me up and like the power that they have, and like it really supporting me and being there for me.
As soon as I would come down from performing, from singing, from playing my cello or doing what have you, my mom would be there, super embarrassing, just like waving her hands in this crazy like fashion, with screaming like, "You go girl, that's my girl."
When I found out that I was accepted to Northwestern, I got an email. I was at the gas station with my mom, and I got an email, and I thought that something went wrong with my application, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I clicked on the email, and then it said like your admission decision had been processed, and I was like, oh Lord, like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? I'm scared to press the button. And so I clicked it, and it said that I got in, and so I rolled down the window. I was like, Mom, I got into Northwestern, and she started screaming, and there was another lady at the other pump, and she like screamed at the lady like, my daughter got into Northwestern, and so it was like a party at the gas station.
I really want my family to know that they have been my rock through this journey, that their support and love has meant so much to me, and even just like a simple good morning, hope you have a nice day, or being able to call them when I'm like panicking about something that is super inconsequential in the long run, but they've just been like my support system, and they're able to calm me down and keep me going in any situation, and I just want them to know how thankful I am for their constant love and support.
Would really like them to realize how much I love them and appreciate them and all of their support that they've given to me throughout the years. My sister, she's constantly been a support and tried to push me to do more than I realized I could even do, even pushing me to get into the MS program. So my grandmother, she's the person who really motivated me to come to Northwestern in the first place. And my mom and my dad, who have just been constant silent supporters, just making sure that I have everything that I need in order to just focus on my academics and not worry about anything else.
I love you guys, and thank you so much, because if you guys were not here supporting me, then like I would not have gotten through this. And like every time that I've been like really stressed or like just been like, I don't have enough money and I just want to go like just want to go with my friends, or I don't have enough money to eat, but I know that I don't like to ask for help that often, but I know that if I really need something, that I can always count on you to help me, and you've always been there to support me.
I really appreciate all the support that they've given me throughout the years, and especially like freshman year, they wrote a note to me. I'm sure that all the parents did this, but I actually kept mine, and it says, Stella, because my mom calls me Stella. Stella, we know that you could achieve all of your dreams if you work as hard as you do as you have right now to get here. And I think that that kind of mindset has carried me through my time at Northwestern, and making sure that I always know what my goal is, and I always work as hard as possible to achieve them. And I think that I would not have been able to succeed, or at least have the audacity to try as many things as I have.
I want them to know that I really appreciate them and all that they've done for me, all the work that they put into putting me through school, all the blood, sweat, and tears that they've put into me, and how they have a lot of faith in me to succeed, and I just want them to know I will never let them down.
And that I love them so much, and that I'm so grateful to them for their investment and for the care that they've put into me my whole life, but especially these 4 years. And yeah, the support was invaluable, so thank you so much, and I love you all a lot.
Just how much I really do appreciate and love you, and how much I just couldn't have done it without you. And even though I really suck at calling home and texting, that like I'm always thinking about you, and knowing that your prayers are what have been getting me through.
I would like to make sure that my parents and my family know that I appreciate their love and support so much. I wouldn't be where I am today without your love and support. I am grateful to say that I have a family that cares about me and my well-being. I think that's an honor.
I could not have made it here without you. This accomplishment, this graduation of mine has only been made possible because of you, because of your words of encouragement and comfort and wisdom and advice, and dealing with me when I would call incessantly stressed out, or even on the other side when I was just too busy, right, to answer the calls. And I'm sorry. I hope you really know how much I appreciate all that you've done and all that you continue to do for me.
That I love them first and foremost, and that I could not have made it through college at all without their love and support and laughs and money too. Money is super big. I appreciate you, Grandma, especially for like feeling in your spirit some weeks to just send me cash. Like, that has been a blessing. But also your prayers and just constant support and encouragement has helped me get here today, and I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So I want to make sure that you guys know just how much you mean to me and how much you've done for me and how much I appreciate that, because there's no way that I would be here without you guys. And I mean, all the support that you've given me, all the late night calls, walking back from tech with me all the way to South Campus, just being on the phone and always being there and showing all of your love. I appreciate it.
I'm so thankful and grateful for all the sacrifices that they made for me to be here. It's just incredible how much they support me, and I feel like I'm harder on myself than they are on me. And so just being able to call them, like, I talk to my parents all the time, so being able to call them and get that support is just amazing.
I want you guys to know that I love you so much. I appreciate everything that you guys have all done for me, all my parents, step, full parents, anything. Extended family, thank you so much. You guys have been there for me. I've been out here in Chicago, but I always feel your love and your support. And Mommy, thank you so much for everything. I can't thank you enough. You've been my rock, my everything. And I'm glad you could be here today to watch me graduate. It's a big milestone, and I couldn't have done it without you.
I just know that without their support and like without them like checking in on me, and like if I need to come home, they come get me, kind of, without that like love and like you can do this mentality, I probably wouldn't have made it through college. So I love y'all and thank you so much.